Oh, man, you gotta love that classic, shitty 80s song. It's fucking great. It's pretty old. It's pretty old. I mean, that song is fucking ancient. Ancient. But it's still pretty fucking great. Anyway. Fears. Audience. Audience fears. Cheers, my dears. What does that say? Every day is Halloween. Well, in Fears' mind it is. Not for everybody, but anyway. God bless. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you guys are doing bloody fantastic. Speaking of Halloween, Michael Myers, as always. Michael Myers, as always. All right, let me open up the chat. Let me get things rolling here. Hope everyone had a good day. I had an okay day. I had an okay day. I did get some bad news about my grandma, and I'll tell you, things haven't gotten any better. Things have actually gotten worse, guys. So I'll tell you guys what's going on in just a second. So yeah, so I'm worried. So I really am. But anyway, so I got a call from my mom, and actually I got a call and I got a text message from my aunt. But I talked to my mom, and my mom said that my grandma is really not doing well. Like, she's kind of deteriorating. So, most likely, I'm going to have to buy a plane ticket and probably go, to... The thing is when. I don't know when my grandma's going to pass away, but the doctor came... I'm sorry, not the doctor. The nurse came, and she said... It's looking like her final days, so my grandma could go at any time. So if you guys could just keep praying for the Fears family and my grandma, I would really appreciate it. But I'm really gonna miss my grandma. She's just old. She's very, very old. She's had a good life, but me and my grandma are really close. So whenever it does happen, I know I'm gonna be devastated. So. I didn't want to open up the stream with bad news, but my mom called me. Let's see, it's 5:38. My mom called me at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had just gotten back from the post office. I ran out of stamps, so I was out and about buying some stamps, and I came back. My phone rang, and I was like, hello? And then my mom told me the bad news, so... And then I tried to call to talk to my grandma, but she was asleep, so... My aunt's like, do you want me to wake her up? I said, no. I said, just let her sleep, let her rest. So I'm going to try and call my grandma tomorrow, either right after work, because I'm going into work tonight, or maybe like before I go into work tomorrow, maybe like around 6 or something, because my aunt said the best time to call was either around dinner time, around 6, or in the afternoon, when she's not sleeping. And I said, oh, okay. I said, I'll definitely try and give her a call. So, yeah, if you guys could just keep praying for me, I would really appreciate it. Pray for me, pray for my grandma, pray for the Fears family. And if you're not religious, then send some good vibes, Anyway, today's topics. I was going to watch this movie last night and review it, but I fell asleep. I was extremely tired. After I got done with the stream last night, and after I got done editing, I had some dinner. I watched 2 episodes of MacGyver on my Blu-ray now, because I've got all of the episodes of MacGyver on Blu-ray, and I wanted to see the quality of it. So I popped them in, and I watched the first two episodes of the first season. So I'm gonna eventually watch the entire series over again. Check out all the Blu-ray features and do a review on the Blu-ray thing. But right after those 2 episodes of MacGyver, I literally just fell asleep. And then I woke up early in the morning. I was on my couch, and I went, well, I don't want to sleep on my couch anymore. So I got up at around 4 o'clock in the morning, 5, and I got up, turned off all the lights, went into my bedroom, and actually went to sleep in my bed. My couch is so comfy that sometimes I fall asleep when I'm either reading a book or watching a movie, or sometimes I edit on my couch. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to watch this tonight, and I'll review it tomorrow because I fell asleep. So, but I watched the trailer. I'm sorry, I didn't watch the trailer. I'm going to watch the trailer now because I've never seen this. But I looked it up and I read the synopsis of it last night online. So, real quick, let's watch the trailer because I kind of know what this is about, but I've never seen it. So let me watch the trailer and I'll react to it. So just give me 1 second. I will open up another window and we'll watch this. It looks like it's a really good thriller from what I read online. So we'll see. All right. So No Good Deed. And then trailer. Let's see. It came out, I believe it came out 2020. So it's a little old, but it's not like super old. Yeah, 2020. All right. Let's watch this. What the hell? It didn't come out in 2020. Oh, I misread. I'm sorry. 2014. 2014. All right, here we go. Let's watch this.
So Acorn is a financial tech company. So I bought everyone's gifts today with my new.
All right, here we go.
Mr. Evans fits the criteria of a malignant narcissist. Acts of rage frequently involving the attentions of a woman.
You look so beautiful when you sleep. When I was in prison, I thought a lot about you.
Colin, I tried to wait.
No, you didn't.
There's violence in this man.
Your parole is denied.
Oh, wow. This looks like an intense thriller. It's not really. I thought it was a horror movie. It's not really a horror movie. It's more of a thriller, but looks pretty good so far.
They say the storm is going to be really bad.
I better get going.
Tell your dad I said happy birthday. I love you.
Love you too.
That's very good. Hey, girl. Okay, finish cutting that up, baby. Put it on the plate and then come over here and eat, okay?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you. I just lost control of my car and wrecked it.
Are you alright?
I'm good. I just had it. Do you think I could use your phone?
You live around here?
Here on River Road? I don't even need to come in. I'll stand right here. You can hand the phone. Shut the door.
I'm feeding my daughter. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you.
This looks good.
Somebody needs to use the phone.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go. And up to the sky.
Put her down! Please.
Please what?
You know what to do it.
I would have thought all those brains you've got, you would have figured out the game you're playing by now.
Oh yeah, this is like it's got like horror aspects to it. Like this guy breaks into this lady's house, all hell breaks loose. But so it's got like horror elements to it, but it's more of a thriller. But it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to watching this. And I don't know how you say this guy's name, but he's a fantastic actor. I know he had a part in Star Wars. I just don't remember what part. He's in one of them, and he's been in a lot of action movies. I think he was in a James Bond film, too, but he's a good actor. And then she's been in a lot of stuff, but, yeah. And then this girl was in Iron Man. She was in Iron Man, that lady right there. She was like Tony Stark's like squeeze, like main squeeze lady or some shit, like in the first one. And then like she leaves Tony Stark's house or some shit. But she was in that. Yo, Larry, what's up? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, Larry, tonight I'm going to watch this. This looks really good. Intense, like thriller, psychological thriller. So, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm sorry that I fell asleep last night, because I would have liked to have watched it last night, but there we are. I'll watch it tonight after I get done with dinner, because I haven't had dinner yet, and after I do a little bit of editing, and then I'll watch this. And then back to work as always. And then tomorrow, either tomorrow or the next day. I got to pay my rent, so lots of bills coming up. Yo, Visions, what's up? Well, cheers, because he just put beers in the chat. Good to see you. Well, I got a question for you guys. Visions, Larry, have you guys ever seen this movie? Looks like a really good thriller. I just watched the trailer. I just reviewed it. I reviewed the trailer. I was telling everybody, Larry and Visions, it's not really a horror movie. It's got horror elements to it, but it's more of a psychological thriller. This guy like breaks down. He asks this lady, "Hey, can I come in and use the phone?" As soon as she lets this stranger in, she's like trying to feed her daughter, and then this guy just fucking terrorizes her and her daughter, and all hell breaks loose in the fucking house, and he like takes over the house, and then someone's like, I guess the authorities are like chasing him. That's why he had to like hide out in someone's house or some shit. So it looks pretty good, but that would be terrifying if that actually happened to somebody in real life, you know? Some just fucking maniac just like breaks down your door, gets in your fucking house, and does God knows what, you know? That would be nuts. So this is on the agenda. By the way, I recently watched The Road Warrior. Holy shit, that movie's fucking good. I'm going to watch it again and review it again because I didn't do a full review. And now that I have all the movies over here, I have them all organized, color-coded, everything's good to go. I'm gonna get that one. But I thought The Road Warrior was the very first fucking movie in that series. It's not. When I did my research, it goes Mad Max, then The Road Warrior, then Mad Max Part 3, and it's something like that. Then it's like the one from 2021, and then they made another one, I think, in 2000. So there's like 4 of them. But man, I am fucking sold. Because the fucking Road Warrior was the fucking shit. That movie was the fucking shit. It was amazing. Vision says, never heard of it. I was going to watch The Lighthouse this morning, but we just saw it recently. Okay. Well, people over the years have been still telling me about that. I've yet to watch that movie. I need to watch The Lighthouse. I still need to watch that one. Because some people are like, I don't know, Fears, I don't know if you'd like it. Well, you don't know until you try, you know? So I haven't watched it, so I can't judge that movie. But at some point, not that I need any more movies. I mean, look, movies, fucking movies, more movies. I'm running out of shelf space, so not that I need more movies, but at some point, I'll get to it. But I picked this up for like 50 cents at Goodwill. So I had never heard of it, but I had seen these 2 actors in like a bunch of shit. And this guy's a really good actor. I mean, she's a good actress, but this guy's really good. And I haven't seen him in anything in quite a while, and I had never heard of it. And it looked like a thriller. Now I confirmed it that it is a thriller because I just watched the trailer. It looks pretty good. So yeah, and then on the front cover it says, first he gets into your house, then he gets into your head, then he takes over. Oh shit. Yo, Carmine, what's up? Good to see you. So yeah, so I didn't mean to start the stream off badly, but I'm really worried about my grandmother. So most likely my grandmother's going to pass away within the next couple of days. I mean, I hope not, but that's what my mom's saying, that's what my aunt's saying, that's what the nurses are saying. Like, my grandma had a pretty good day yesterday. She got plenty of sleep. There was no pain. But they put her in hospice and they put her on morphine. So I'm really worried. So for the people that are religious in the community, if you guys could just send my grandma some prayers and some blessings, because my grandma Fears means a lot to me. So most likely I'm going to have to buy a ticket here soon and then call my boss and be like, I'm probably going to need some bereavement time because my grandma like made out her will like a week ago, so she knows it's coming. So unfortunately, not a good way to start out the new year. So, but I mean, my grandma's a strong cookie. I mean, she's been through a lot. She's had diabetes. She's had 2 heart attacks over the course of her life, and she's 89 years old. She's had open heart surgery. She quit smoking, but she smoked for like a long time. Then she quit after my grandpa died, and then she has sciatica. So yeah. So, but I told my mom, I said, well, Mom, I said, let's just take it one day at a time. So I've been calling every day, and I didn't get to talk to my grandma today because morphine makes you really sleepy. So she pretty much slept all day except for like an hour when they woke her up to give her lunch. So they'll probably wake her up here soon to give her dinner. So, but she's pretty much bedridden. So I got a very bad very bad phone call from my mom around 2 p.m. So she said, your grandma's probably got maybe a few more days. So she's like, I would start looking for flights. And I said, oh, absolutely. So I've been looking for flights. And I'm going into work tonight, so I'm just going to give my boss a heads up. I'm going to be like, hey, my grandma hasn't passed away yet, but probably in a few days she will because it's not looking too good. So I'll probably have to have some bereavement time. Plus, if it does happen, I want to go down there early and help my mom and my aunt, like, with all the funeral preparations, because that's what I did for my dad. I went down there and helped my mom set everything up, so, but yeah. So just keep me in your guys' prayers. Keep my grandma in your guys' prayers. And for the people that aren't religious, just throw my grandma some positive vibes. I would really appreciate that. Vision says, maybe hold off on buying new movies unless they're good deals like that one. Yeah, this was a good deal. Literally. Like, that's why Vision's almost 100% of those movies, like, near the wall. Almost all of them are, like, either 50 cents, $1. Most of those over there are from Goodwill. Most of them. Every once in a while, I'll buy one from, like, Walmart that's, like, 15, 16 bucks. The new ones, like, whenever a new Blu-ray comes out, normally they're, like, anywhere between $22 and $24. So sometimes I hold off on those. Unless it's, like, a movie that I am dying to see. Like, as soon as fucking Thanksgiving comes out, I am fucking getting that movie, like, right away. Because that movie was fucking great. There's not one scene out of that movie I don't like. The fucking kills were amazing in it. John Carver's, like, suit was fucking great. He makes a good villain. His mask is all, like, fucked up and weird, like, you know, like the boogeyman should be. And it's terrifying in some points. Some points I was laughing, but other points I was like, oh shit. And then other points I was like, oh, this fucking girl, I'm like, she's gonna die in about 8 seconds. I'm like, don't fucking go down there. What was that noise? I'm like, who cares, bitch? If you go down there, you're gonna get fucking slaughtered. And what does she do? She fucking walks down there. I'm like, oh well, kiss your ass goodbye, you know. And then there it is. And then she fucking so anyway. So yeah. So, but yeah, if it's a good deal, definitely gonna get it. Definitely gonna get it. But yeah, anyway. Yo, Garth Brooks. Tears for Fears. Well, not really tears. I mean, I'm upset. I am upset, you know, and I'm worried about my grandma, but I mean, it takes a lot for me to cry. You know, I hold a lot of my emotions in. Like, whenever my dad died, of course I cried. Most likely I'll probably cry at my grandma's funeral because me and my grandma are really close. Vision says, prayers for grandma and Joey. Well, thank you for prayers for grandma, but fuck Joey. I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord, he was saying some crazy shit. And I know you're joking around, Visions, and you're trying to make light of the situation, so I appreciate you trying to make a joke. But Joey is a fucking asshole. He was saying some crazy shit in the Discord about my grandma. The very, very disrespectful things like, oh, I can't wait until Fears' grandma dies. Oh, I'm just waiting around until Fears. Hey, Fears, your grandma's going to see your dad pretty soon. Just very vile shit. Very vile shit. And even though I don't like him, and I don't like Quentin, I would never cross that line. See, they love to cross lines. I would never. I could hate you to the end of the earth, but I would never make fun of, like, one of your family members that's dying. That's just very disgusting to me. I have morals. Apparently Joey doesn't have any fucking morals, so. But I know what he's doing. I know he's just trying to get a reaction on me. That's why I just left. I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Joey. I don't care. And then he said, like, oh, Fears, I'm going to come and kick your ass. And I was like, I'm waiting, Joey. He's all talk, and he just sits behind his fucking computer. You know? I'm telling you, Visions, prayers would not work with Joey. That guy is a lost fucking soul, man. He's a lost fucking cause. You know? Joey is vile. And I'm not even trying to start shit, but you don't do that. You don't make fun of someone's family member, especially if they're dying and they have no control over it. Like, my grandma's completely helpless right now. And my grandma's one of the strongest ladies I know, you know? Anyway. So, I pity him. You know? Like, there must be something going on with Joey, because if he has no self-esteem, he's a bully. Bullies have no self-esteem. So if he's that hurt to make fun of my dying grandma, that's pretty sick. He's pretty sick in the head. At least that's what I think. Garf says, you'll pull through. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, he's definitely not getting any prayers from me, Visions. I fucking hate Joey. So that's all I'm going to say on the subject. But I just wanted to update you guys about my grandma. But I'm hoping for the best. You know? But on the same aspect, I'm hoping for the best with my grandma, but when it gets down to the final days, you have to fear the worst, you know, because, like, I never gave up on my dad, and look what happened, you know, so, and I'm still getting over my dad's death, so now it's going to suck even more, because now I'm going to have to get over my grandma's death and my dad's death, and that's going to be hard, but that's why I stay busy, so you don't have to think about all that shit, but I mean, I think about my dad all the time, but sometimes it becomes too much, and I'm sure people out there have lost loved ones. I'm sure you guys understand what the hell Fears is going through, you know, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You pretty much have to do anything and everything to keep your mind motivated and for you to stay sane, because if you let all those emotions consume you, then you'll fucking fall apart, you know, but I really am going to miss her. So hopefully I can talk to her tomorrow. I didn't talk to her today because my mom said she was asleep, but I talked to her yesterday, and so it was nice to talk to her. So yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Larry. Larry says prayers for those in need. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I can always depend on my loving and loyal fans, and I appreciate that. It just gets old after a while, you know, dealing with all that hate, you know. And they know where to hurt me. You know, I care a lot about my friends and my family and my YouTube fans. You know, like, those three things are three of the most important things in my life. Friends, family, and you guys, the fans. So Joey knows where to stick the knife in. You know, he knows, oh, well, Fears talks about his dad a lot, so I'll just make fun of him over that. Oh, Fears talks about his grandma a lot, because why wouldn't I talk to her? I love my grandma. I love my dad, you know? Plus, it's my channel. I can talk about whatever the hell I want, you know? So he knows, oh, if I say this, it'll hurt him. So I try my best not to give him a reaction, but it's just so vile, some of the shit he says. I called LC today. I was like, LC, you got to get him out of there. And he's like, is he really saying that shit, Fears? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, go for it. I'm like, go in there, read it. It's pretty fucking vile, you know? So I'm like, just those lines I would never cross. But see, trolls, they don't care what lines they cross. They're very sad individuals. So, Carmine, I appreciate the prayers too, buddy, for my grandma. So yeah, Joey is just mad because his team got beat. Not your fault. Well, I don't care why he's mad, Larry. He shouldn't be taking it out on me and other fucking people, and he shouldn't be saying vile shit about my grandma, you know? That's just something you don't do. I don't know. I was always raised to respect people's family members. Like, I don't even think Quentin would say that, because Quentin has somewhat of morals. Not many, but some. But Joey has no fucking morals. But you guys know, I don't like Quentin or Joey. But I've never said anything bad about Joey's family. I've never said anything bad about Quentin's family, because that's the line I don't cross, you know? I don't fuck with people's family and like their friends. That's just something you don't do. So that's I'm just saying, I'm more mature than them. That's more of a line. I mean, you guys know I'm a nice guy. I'm goofy. I like to have fun, but it's just like a line you don't cross. So yeah. How many movies could you watch in 98 years? Oh God, Visions. I don't know. My grandma's seen a lot of movies. Trust me. My grandma likes movies just as much as I do. So I'm sure she's seen a lot. And she's probably seen some of the classic ones, because she was born quite a long time ago. So I couldn't tell you, man. That's a lot. It's a lot of movies. I'm 40 and I've watched a lot of movies over the course of my life. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to watch this one tomorrow. But I will get to that lighthouse. I keep putting it off. But I will do what you say, buddy. The only time I'll be honest, the only time I've been buying movies these days is at Goodwill because the deals are so good. 50 cents for a Blu-ray, $1, and then for the real hard ones, like there's some movies that I can't find on Blu-ray, like Battle Truck. I finally got that, Visions, watched it. I scourged the internet, looked everywhere. They never put it on Blu-ray because it's that fucking old. I went, all right, Fears, you tried. Couldn't find it on Blu-ray. So it's in the collection. I watched it. It's on DVD. Now, the other one that's connected to it, what is it? The other movie that's connected to it is set in the future, too. It had the guy from Kung Fu in it. That one's on Blu-ray. So eventually I'm going to get that one on Blu-ray. But Battle Truck, if you try to find it on Blu-ray, you're not going to find it. And you know what, Visions? You were right. I was expecting more from Battle Truck. I thought it was about, like, I didn't know the bad guy had the battle truck, right? I thought the good guys stole the battle truck from the bad guy, and the good guys would use the battle truck and take the fucking bad guy. No, the bad guy had the fucking battle truck the whole fucking time, right? And then it was like all these like little peasant farmers and peasant people that are like on the outskirts, and it looked like they filmed it like in Colorado somewhere. Lots of trees, lots of rocks, and I understand why they probably filmed it out there, because they wanted it to be the future, like no homes, nothing, nothing around. And I don't know, I was just expecting more, so I gave that one about a C. I'm like, there's some... Now, the action sequences are pretty good. I'm like, oh, the action's pretty good, but this scene's fucking boring, that scene's fucking boring. I don't know, I was just expecting more. I didn't get anything. Anyway. So, yeah. Larry says silent films. Oh, yeah, I've seen some silent films. I had to watch some silent films when I went to film school. I watched a lot of Charlie Chaplin when I was in film school. I watched a lot of... I know there's some Humphrey Bogart films that are silent and that just have music in it. I watched some others, too, so... I haven't watched many silent films, but I've watched some. I know one of the Dracula movies. I know that one's just got music in it and it's silent. I still need to watch the one where he has like weird fucking ears and he's got a big fucking head and he's like crawling up the fucking stairs and he's got a big hump on his back. That fucking vampire one. Because that one looks fucking terrifying. I think they filmed it like in 1928. And he's got like two little teeth right here and he's like that. He looks fucking weird, man. So I need to watch that one. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to watch this tonight. And I will let you guys know when I get on that fucking lighthouse. Alright. Visions, I don't know if you saw my new phone. Check this out. So I got a yellow case, a yellow phone, and then my friend drew this for me. Or, well, he kind of drew it. He said, Fears, I'm going to grab all these fucking pictures of your face and pictures of Fears Man, and then I'm going to put it through this app, and he made a Fears Man photo in AI or some shit. I don't know exactly how it works, but he came up with that. How fucking great is that? That's a great fucking photo of Fears Man. So yeah, pretty awesome. Eventually, I want to get that MILF shirt. Man, I love Fears. Because that was just fucking priceless. Eventually, So yeah. And they haven't sent back the package yet, Visions. I just wanted to let you know. But I'll look out for it. Whenever they do send it back, I'll just remail it. So I got you covered, buddy. No worries. Let's see. Larry says, I just muted movies and make it a side with them. I mean, you can do that, you know. There you are. But, I mean, music's a big aspect to films, you know, so. Music, audio, them talking, but, yeah, Larry, I mean, you can do that if you want to. All right, let's get to topic number 1. All right, I'm going to do the 3 top wins of 2023, and then the 3 top failures that happened to me in 2023. So, win number 1, definitely getting monetized. That was a big win for Fears, in 2023. That had never happened to me. That was really fucking cool. It was a total surprise. I got an email from YouTube saying, hey, thanks a lot for all your hard work. Now you're monetized. Your channel was monetized. I was like, oh, shit. Second win, probably when I bought my season pass, because that'll be so much more fucking content, so much more fucking vlogs. So it's going to be a good year. Well, hopefully it's a good year. I mean, it's starting off bad, you know, with the sickness of my grandma, but, you know, so I think it's going to be, I think 2024 is going to be half good and maybe half bad. I don't know. It's the start of it. We'll see. I'm not trying to jinx myself, so fucking knock on wood, you know. I'm really trying not to jinx myself, but it's starting off badly. Let's put it that way. And then the third win, probably, I did go on a date, and I didn't tell you guys about it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. I went on a date, so, but we just decided to be friends. I could tell there wasn't too many similarities, but it was at least nice to finally go out on a date. I think I remember telling you guys about that. So I would say those are the 3 wins. And I added this girl on Instagram. We still talk, but it was nice to finally have a fucking date after how many years? Anyway, so those are the 3 top wins. I'd say the 3 top failures. I applied for a job, a newer job, and the only reason why I didn't get it is because I didn't have enough experience. So that was probably failure number 1 this year. Failure number 2, probably not hanging out with LC as much as I should. But, I mean, people get busy. You know, he's busy, I'm busy. And then probably failure number 3 would be what happened with me and Sam, you know. But again, I don't know if that's my fault. He just kind of walked away, and I have no idea why he walked away, you know. It's kind of a mystery. I would really like to know why, because I have no idea what happened. So, yeah. So I would say those are the 3 wins, and those are the 3 failures. Yo, Mr. Eggnog. Good to see you. Let's see. Larry says, hi, Mr. Eggnog. Hello, everyone. Well, hello to you, too. I do like eggnog every once in a while. I haven't had it in a long time. But I had some Cotito when I was at LC's party, which, by the way, that was a big win, too. His party was a big success. Got to hang out with his family again. That was fucking awesome. So, very, 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 very cool. That party was fucking great. Seemed like everybody had fun, you know. So, yeah. All right. Topic number 2. If you ever come to Missouri, a lot of people tell me, oh, there's nothing to do there for fun. I stand corrected. There's a lot of things to do there for fun. 2 things right off the bat. If you've never seen a St. Louis Cardinals game, go, because we have a great baseball team. If you've never seen a St. Louis Blues game, go. We have 2 good teams, and it's been a long time since I've seen a Blues game or a Cardinals game. I used to go with my dad all the time, and if I didn't go with my dad, then me and my buddy Eric would go all the time. So the last Blues game I went to, and this is going to be funny, Larry envisions, the last Blues game I went to was with Carrie. It's on the vlog. It's on there. So that was, Jesus, God, that game that I went to with her was maybe 2018, maybe 2017, like right before I moved down to Florida. Right down. So I'm well overdue to go see another game. So if you're ever in the St. Louis area and you're trying to find fun things to do, right there, those 2 things. The St. Louis Science Center, that's always fun. I I've went there a dozen times. Let's see, what else? The Old Spaghetti Factory, great restaurant, great food. Definitely go down to downtown St. Louis. It's right by the riverfront. Really good restaurant. I've been there half a dozen times. So yeah. Let's see here. What else? You could go down there and check out all the Escape from New York movie well, not all of the movie locations, all the St. Louis movie locations, which at some point I'm going to do that because they filmed one of my favorite movies in my hometown, St. Louis. I've been to one or two of the locations. The Fox Theater, they shot Snake Plissken going into the theater, and then the inside of that theater was shot in L.A. So at some point, I want to go check out all that shit. I also have been thinking I'll probably go see a Blues game this year. Like, I'm gonna check the Blues schedule, and I'm gonna find one on the weekend. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buy a ticket real quick, fly home real quick, say hi to Mom, say hi to my buddy Eric, borrow my mom's car, go watch the fucking hockey game. And then, all right, Mom, love you. Say hi to Enzo. Say hi to my brother real quick. And then hightail it back to Florida. I'll go quick mini trip. So definitely look out for that vlog. I'm going to check flights. It's like a quick mini trip because I have been dying to see a hockey game, a St. Louis hockey game for quite a while. So I haven't checked their schedule yet. But this weekend I'm going to check their schedule and pick one of the games. I don't care what game I see. Just one of the games. And maybe go see. All right, let me get back to the chat. Did you ever go to a Rams game? Yes, I did, Larry. Before they switched, we used to have a Ram. That was our football team, the St. Louis Rams. They eventually switched, and they became the L.A. Rams, so now they're out in L.A. But me and my dad went to a couple of them. But really, when I was growing up, football, to me, it's more fun to actually play it than to watch it. Watching football to me is kind of boring. That's just my personal opinion. But sometimes my dad at his work would get tickets. So sometimes my dad would just buy the tickets himself. Other times my dad would get tickets through his company that he used to work at. And we would go with friends and family and all that. And it was still fun. But I definitely enjoyed going to St. Louis Cardinals games more and St. Louis Blues games more. So, yeah. Let's see. Maybe it's time you went to a Blues Brothers game. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Dan, it's happening. I'm going to go to a St. Louis Blues game. It's been a while. It's been quite a while, but it's definitely been on my mind. One, it would make a cool vlog. Two, I haven't seen a fucking Blues hockey game in fucking ages. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. I haven't seen one in ages. So, yeah. Has anyone been drinking us in the bar and in the club lately? I haven't. But yeah. Didn't the movie Vacation have a scene in St. Louis? Yeah, they drove by the St. Louis Arch when they were on their way to Wally World. Because if you remember, the Griswolds are from Chicago. So they went from Chicago to Los Angeles. So they passed through St. Louis, and the St. Louis Arch is in the first Vacation movie. So yeah. So I have been to that movie location. I've been to the Arch tons of times. Anytime my British family would come to visit, they always wanted to go up in the Arch. So I've been up in the Arch probably more than 10 times. At least 10 times. I know it's more than that. I just don't know the actual number of how many times I've went in it, but I know for a fact it's over 10 times. Let's see, what else is there to do in St. Louis? They have about 4 or 5 art museums in downtown St. Louis, so that's really cool. I've been to all 4 of those art museums down in St. Louis. They have great food and dining in St. Louis. Let's see what else. On the outskirts of St. Louis, they have a bunch of like national parks where you can go camping. So there's a lot to do there. So yeah. Let's see. Mr. IBC Beer Man, would you consider sponsoring the Fears channel? I wouldn't mind that. Listen, I love beer. I like beer. You know? I like certain types of beer. I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever had an IBC beer. I don't think I have. I've had Buzzwire, I've had Miller, I've had Coronas, Budweiser. I've had a lot of beer, but I don't think I've ever had that one. I don't think. So, but yeah. So, I wouldn't mind that sponsorship, but you guys know what sponsorship I'm actually waiting for. One day, I don't care what coffee company, but as much coffee as I drink on the fucking streams and on the vlogs, because I love coffee, I would love to get a sponsorship either from Starbucks or the BK Lounge, man. Those two. Coffee or the BK Lounge. That would be fucking great. Picture Fears in a Burger King commercial. That would be fucking awesome. Anyway, those are just a few of the fun places. I mean, there's a lot more fun things you can do in St. Louis, but those are the highlights. All right. And the last topic, my friend actually gave me this topic. He goes, hey, Fears. He goes, you know what you could do? He's like, do a topic on, like, things that you miss. Now that you're an adult, what are things that you miss from your childhood? I was like, oh, that's a good topic. So there's a few things that I miss. They don't have that Echo Cooler drink anymore. You know, the Ghostbuster, the green drink. I miss that. I drank a shitload of that when I was a kid. I mean, a lot. And then someone posted a picture of that Turtles green pie. I'll be honest. I'm kind of curious what it tastes like. That slipped by me. I never had one of those. As much as I love Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters, I never had one of those green apple pies, Someone posted that in the Discord. So, I would have liked to have tried that. Let's see, what else? I'll be honest, I miss being in Boy Scouts. That was a lot of fun. I made a lot of friends in Boy Scouts. Learned a lot in Boy Scouts too about camping and rifles and bow and arrows. So going to all the Boy Scout meetings and then going camping with all my friends in Boy Scouts, I do miss that. That was a lot of fun. Learned a lot, got a lot of badges. That was a lot of fun. So I do miss that. I miss family vacations. Me, my mom, and my brother haven't took a family vacation together in quite a while. So I told my mom on the phone, I'm like, we should do that one of these days. Like, go to England, just me, you, and my brother. And I'm sure my brother, he would bring his wife, but I'm like, we should get like a family vacation going. My mom's like, yeah, we need to do that. I said, the last vacation we had was right before my dad got sick. We went to a couple places. We went to California. I'm sorry, not California. We went to Colorado. We went to Florida. We went to Nevada. I think that's it. We kind of jumped around, but that was the last family vacation we did. Right before my dad got like really, really, really bad. So yeah. We still sell Echo Cooler. Do we? Do they? Well, I haven't had one in a while. I thought they don't make that drink anymore, but if they do still make that drink, that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind trying some on the vlog because I miss that drink. I liked the Mr. T cereal. Oh yeah, Larry, that's another thing. I had Mr. T cereal, but the cereal, you guys, I'm too predictable. The cereal that I miss, I ate so much of it as a kid. I had the Ghostbuster cereal, all the different incarnations, because there was different incarnations of the Ghostbuster cereal. So yeah, so they don't make the Ghostbuster cereal anymore, but I do miss that. I do miss it. I don't know. Those are just like 3 or 4 things that I miss. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take off because we've been going for about 45 minutes. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. I appreciate all the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the Fears Man channel, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is the second channel. Follow my buddy Larry Tate. He makes content now. So Larry, give him a like, give him a sub, because Larry is trying to go live on his channel. So, I almost said Carrie, excuse me. Larry, keep busting out that fucking content, man. Good stuff. Follow my buddy Randall. Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow me on TikTok, FearsMan26. I've been posting a lot over there lately. All right, I'm taking off, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuces. Thank you guys so much for all the prayers and love for my grandma, and I'll keep you guys updated, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!